Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Schroeder, and I am here to do our open house video for Living on Your Own. And so I'm going to just kind of do this little video on the side here while I go through my presentation as if you were here. So again, welcome to Family and Consumer Science. A lot of people know FACS or Family Consumer Science as home ec, and that's what we called it way back when, but now it is Family and Consumer Science. And so our department covers a lot of different courses. We have a variety of culinary arts courses, living on your own, early childhood education, child development, housing interior design, fashion design. I think I've said all of them. I forget if I forgot any of them, but we have lots of different classes in our department. So first, a little bit about me. This is my first year here at Park High School. And previously I taught for 8 years down in Red Wing, Minnesota. And so I currently still live there and now commute up to Cottage Grove, which is a beautiful commute. It's not too long, it's not too short, but gives me just enough time to kind of quiet myself, listen to what I want to on the radio, and get ready for the day. Before Red Wing, my first job out of college was in Forest Lake, Minnesota at a junior high. And then I graduated from Mankato State back in 2008. I loved Mankato, go Mavs. And then in high school, I am from Zumbrota, Mazeppa. So I'm pretty familiar with this area, been living in it my whole life. So that is my quick educational background. This is my family. My husband, Chris, and I, where can I put my face? My husband, Chris, and I have 3 kids. Here's what we look like with our masks on, without. This is just the life we live in. I hate seeing little kids in masks, but this is just what we've got to do. So Sophie is in 3rd grade, Logan is in 1st grade, and Parker just turned 3, so he's got a couple more years still in daycare. And then we're done with daycare payments. I'm so excited. Here's our dog, Penny. Everyone loves to see pets, and so this is my family. A little bit about my teaching mantra. I just want you to know that I am very flexible and open. I want to have awesome communication with families, especially during this super crazy school year that we have going on. It's not ideal, especially for a very hands-on teacher. I usually do a lot of group projects, labs, things like that, and it's just going to be different this year. And so do know that I don't want to be the stressor on it for your student or for your family through this class. And so please be open with me. Let me know what I can do for you, and we will get through all this together. Hakuna Matata. So living on your own. Let me move my face here. Living on your own is an amazing class that I think should be a requirement for graduation. So how can we get these young teenagers to be able to feel like they could survive on their own, being an adult? And so when thinking about how to describe this class or what I'm going to do, I actually just looked up the definition of adulting, and I screenshotted it and put it down here. Adulting, the practice of behaving in a way characteristic of a responsible adult, especially the accomplishment of mundane but necessary tasks. And so I really think that this is a great definition for this class. And so we're going to be going through a lot of different units. I'll show you on this next slide of what we're going to be doing. But we start out with a little bit of career exploration. What do you want to do when you graduate? Not so much about what college do you want to go to, but what do you want to do that's going to be able to pay your bills? Is that going right into the workforce? Is that going on to education to get a different job? We're going to look at those different options. We're going to talk about budgeting, how to set up a budget and how to maintain it. Housing, about renting, buying, what are some different options? How do you find these options on where you want to live? Transportation, how to buy a car, how to get a car on a lease, or different things like that. How to figure out where you need to go, how to use public transportation. We're going to briefly talk about insurance a little bit and the importance of insurance and how to look at different options. Credit is so important. We're going to talk about credit scores, how to keep them up, and what hurts them to bring them down. Identity theft is a big one. I like to talk about taxes, how to land that job. So that's going to be your job readiness things of interview skills, resume, cover letter. How can we get you those professional jobs? And the last part is just how to take care of yourself. So some personal health, wellness, not getting overstressed, and how to manage your time. So there's a link to my Schoology page. I'm not going to go on it with this video, but that's how you're going to access all the materials for the class and how we're going to get through this course. So every teacher is going to have office hours with this new hybrid schedule. And so right now that is Mondays through Thursdays from 2:45 to 3:30. And this is the opportunity for you to be able to connect with your students' teachers if you need anything. So we have this time set aside for that at-home communication. So we have different ways you can get a hold of me, and we can set up a private Google Meet or WebEx, which is just another video conferencing. You can call my classroom phone number where my number is right there. Send a message to me through Schoology. You can send an email to my sowashco.org email, or you can send me an email to my Gmail account, which is at apps@district833. So there are many ways for you to be able to get a hold of your teachers. Attendance is going to be a little bit different this year, with some kids being at home, some kids being in the classroom. For all the courses here at Park High School, we are posting an attendance question that will be accessed through Schoology. And so students must go on and answer that question daily in order to get their attendance taken for the day. Flex Fridays, this is when we have no students in the building, but everybody's at home. For all of my Virtual Learning Academy students, you are required to meet with me every Flex Friday. And so that's so we can have that face-to-face connection and get to know each other a little bit, answer any questions you may have, since I won't actually see you in my classroom. And so in order to get to that link, you're going to click on the Google Meet link in our Schoology page. Through the Virtual Learning Academy orientation, I went through this and through the first couple days of school. So please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Mrs. Schroeder, and this was for Living on Your Own.